Good afternoon. I am Tanya Yusuf and you are watching MediaPlex News Now. Constable Lauren Briscoe brings us our weekly Crime Stoppers update.
On April 2nd at 7:30 a.m., officers responded to a report of gunshots at a residence in the 1200 block of Drouillard Road. Through investigation, officers learned that 2 bullets were shot into the victim's house in the early morning hours. Officers located bullets inside the house. No physical injuries were reported. Residents in the area are asked to check for surveillance or dash cam evidence from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. on April 2nd. Anyone with information is asked to contact the Windsor Police Major Crimes Unit. You can also submit a tip anonymously at 519-258-8477 or online at catchcrooks.com. I am Police Coordinator Lauren Briscoe.
The city of Windsor is full of potholes. District LaRouche has more.
If you're driving through Windsor, chances are you're going to want to buckle up because you're going to run into some potholes.
Now, Windsor may be known for its pizza, but for locals, potholes come in a close second. And with the ability to report a pothole using the Windsor 311 app, people are doing just that. As you can see here, we got 4 different incidents across the city of Windsor where people thought the potholes were bad enough that they had to report it. And those cases, those were just in the past 5 days. But the city of Windsor has a plan. With $16 million allocated to fix local roads, that pothole you hate on your drive into work might just disappear. But with the estimated cost at around $300 million to fix every deficient road, odds are you won't be that lucky. So my best advice is, put your seatbelt on, hope your insurance covers it, and just pray that the city of Windsor can do something about this. For MediaPlex News, I'm Jesse LaRouche.
Joel is here with local activist and artist Batulio.
Hi, I'm Joelle Broussard here for the MediaPlex doing 3 minutes with local artist and activist Batulio.
Hi Joelle, thanks for having me.
So I wanted to start off by asking you about your new EP that you have coming out. Tell me a little bit about it and what it means to you.
Yeah, thank you for asking. We have this new EP, I say we because I'm collaborating with other artists on it, but it's a 4-song, really short album called Sweet Stain. It's about people who have left a nice little stain on my heart that I wanted to commemorate. It's got all the ranges, all the ranges of emotion, from like super fun to super sad, and it's very different from the music that I have out now, which is very like punk rock based. This is more like soft Amy Winehouse type vibe.
And so I also heard you were putting out a zine soon. Tell me a little bit about that and what it means to you again.
Yeah. A few months ago, I was contacted by another local creator, and he asked me to collaborate with him on this project called Phase. And we are releasing a series of zines about the ongoing genocide that's happened in Palestine over the last 7 months, because we've never seen anything like this in history, and we need to take charge and write the history as opposed to letting the so-called winners rewrite the facts. So.
Awesome. And lastly, I wanted to talk about, I know you're the founder and CEO of a program that was called formerly Colors of Resilience, and you've now rebranded to Heart from the Streets. Explain to me a little bit about that project and what you guys have going on right now.
Yeah. So Heart from the Streets is like my curating project where we set up workshops at a series of shelters across the city, and we have people who are actively experiencing homelessness create their own pieces that are up for sale and silent auction at the end of August. Right now, we have this project up at AWE in the WFCU Eco Lounge. LOL, so many acronyms. And it's called the 1,000 Burger Project. It was made in collaboration with another local creator called Made in YQG to respond to content creators that exploit people who are experiencing homelessness and on the streets by giving them food and recording them without their consent. People should know when they're being recorded and filmed, so we created the 1,000 Burger Project in response to that.
Yeah. That's awesome. Thank you so much. That has been 3 minutes with local artist and activist Batulio. For the MediaPlex, I'm Joelle Broussard.
Sacred College is filled with talents. Here's Dale to tell us about the upcoming show.
Mark your calendars. The upcoming weeks will bring 2 exciting shows featuring Saint's talents. Rehearsals are ongoing for the St. Clair College Music Theater Performance class as they prepare for the Cats show on April 17th through April 20th. Coordinator Christine Wiklansky says, students of the music theater performance will put a modern twist on this classic Broadway show.
They are true triple threats. They can sing, they can dance, they can act, and they put all of that together in this gorgeous, amazing show.
Next up, category is Eleganza Extravaganza. This year, fashion design students will be having their 10th annual fashion show. To celebrate a decade of Atelier Fashion Show, previous collections of graduates will be showcased at the event. Fashion design coordinator Didi Shkreli says the funds raised from this event will be used to support students' trips.
This year we'll be going to Fashion Art Toronto in Toronto, and that money goes straight to them to, cover the costs of their field trips, bus, hotel if necessary, things like that.
The Atelier show will be on April 20th, and you can get your tickets on the link seen on your screen. For the MediaPlex, I am Dale Kabuking.
Here's Haley Global to tell us all about the new movie called Challenges.
The highly anticipated 2024 film Challengers is less than a month away. Challengers, directed by Luca Guadagnino, follows Tashi, a former tennis player turned coach, who has transformed her husband Art into a world-famous Grand Slam champion. To jolt him out of his recent losing streak, she signs him up for a challenger event, close to the lowest level of pro tournament, where he faces his former best friend and Tashi's former boyfriend across the net. In an interview with ABC News, Zendaya, who stars as Tashi, describes the complexity of her character and the symbolism of tennis in the film.
I mean, she's a go-getter, and I think she's very, I guess you say ruthless in the way that she goes after the things she wants and needs. And I think I often say that that tennis really is just like a metaphor, and it's a, outlet in which they use to just stay connected to each other and depend on each other and wield power over each other and hurt each other.
After being significantly delayed by the SAG-AFTRA strike, Challengers will finally premiere on April 26th. For the MediaPlex, I'm Haley Goebel.
The 15th annual Detroit River Walleye Classic Fishing Derby is inviting fishermen of all ages to dust off their fishing gear for a good cause. The event will take place on May 4 at Gilmore Park in LaSalle. All proceeds raised are returned to the community and supporting local initiatives and families, and registration before the event costs $60 and closes on May 1. On the day of the event, registration is $100. A free course derby will also take place the day of the main event. Here's your 3-day weather forecast. Enjoy the weather outside because on Wednesday it would be 20 and with chance of the sun. On Thursday there will be 14 and a chance of the rain. On Friday the rain continues because there will be 13 and a chance of showers. If you want to know what we do around here, check this out.
If you want to be successful in the media, I've got a program for you. Here in the journalism program at St. Clair College that we're rolling out, you're going to find all of the skills you need. Filmmaking, drone video and photography, blogging, vlogging, radio and television. You want to have all of those skills across multiple platforms, and we've created a program that's going to make that possible for you.
Thanks for tuning in. I am Tan Yusuf and you have been watching MediaPlex News Now.